Hello. We are going to look at how to do some basic things on our continuous learning plan site, how to get there, how to put your information in, and how to edit. So hopefully this will be fairly quick. It's not going to be edited, so if something goes wrong, it will just be what it is. So the first thing that you're going to do is if you are at a new tab, I go to the Rubik's Cube, is what I call it, the little dots in the corner. So you're going to click on that. And then my sites is right here. If yours isn't, you might need to scroll down, but it should probably be here. When you first click on that, it brings you to the old Google Sites. So what you want to do is come right over here on the left-hand side and click New Google Sites. Once you're here, these are old student projects. So my CLP site is right here. That's probably where yours will be. So you're going to click right there. And this is where you actually edit. If you notice up here, I made this a favorite. So every time I want to come here, I just click on a bookmark instead of going through that whole process. So you really shouldn't have to do that again. So once we're here, what I want to show you is over here on the right-hand side, you have your all your different options. So first, to get around the site, you can go to pages. Right now there are 4 pages, there will be more. Once we actually have everything up and going, I'll take the coming soon off and you will be able to actually see all of these in the navigation. I have them turned off now so that people can't see us working. So what people will come to is this home page with a message from Miss Young and whatever else about just the school during this time. If you are on the 7th grade, you're going to click on the 7th grade page. They look exactly alike except for the staff that's on there. So I'm 8th grade, so I'll click on that one. And you're going to scroll down and find your area. Now, before we do that, if you have, I'm going to go back to 7th grade because Shonda's already done this. She has a live Google Meet session already scheduled. So this is where students can go and they can see where all of their teachers' live sessions are. This isn't really your work time, but Shonda is talking to her students at that time. So you'll just put your name in there and then have already scheduled your meet, get that link and put that in there. I'll make a video over that too later. But anyways, so that's what that little area is for. I'm going to go and I'm going to edit my area. Mine is all the way at the bottom. All the way. So here I have a little section kind of set up. Google Sites is just click and drag and drop. It should not be super difficult. The most difficult thing that I find is that it does want to put your stuff in a certain spot, so it will kind of stick to the grid that's there. So you might have to do some rearranging for that. This is an example slide that I had in there. I don't want it, so I'm going to click on it and press delete. Some of you might just have empty spaces. That's what we want. So you're just one step ahead. So now I have went and I've made my agenda. So you guys are more than welcome to use these templates, but let's say mine's completely done. So you go off the sites and you create that. Once you're finished, you're going to come right over here to where it says insert. It would be saved in your drive, and I'm just going to search for whatever it's called, agenda. I think class agenda is what I have most of them on there. Oh goodness. There we go. Okay, so then you need to choose which one it is that you want. So this is one that I do all year for computer. So I'm just going to double click and it will pop in the screen. Now you notice it didn't go where it needed to go. It takes the next area. So what I'm gonna do is just click and drag it up to that part of the grid. And so now it's there. If it comes down and it pops If it accidentally goes above Slane's, that's not a big deal. You're just going to move stuff around. Oops, now I have both of them. Play around with getting those unattached, and if you can't figure it out, let me know. I will get it for you. Sometimes they just stick together, so that's kind of a little real moment there. So there I have my agenda in there. If you are someone like Cassie who has ELA and resource, you will have just one big banner, and then you'll have your resource and your ELA labeled down here. We don't need any of the extra text, so just click on it and delete it. And then everything that your kids are doing for resource will be here. Everything that your kids are doing for ELA will be here. Now, the thing about this is, once you create your document to put in here, you don't ever have to come back. So instead of doing anything that we're doing today, you will just open up your agenda on Google Slides, on Sheets, on Docs, wherever you make it, and that's where you make the edits. So, for example, Jean has her physical education, but she also teaches leadership to both 7th and 8th grade. Now, after the first time when she puts her document in here, she never has to do it twice. So she will go and she will update her agenda for her leadership, and it will automatically update on the 7th grade side and the 8th grade side. These are live documents, is what that's called. I went through and I just took our pictures off of our actual school website and put them in here. Please, please, please change them. It's nicer to have more personalized pictures. So again, just click on it and delete, and then you're going to go get out of this drive area, exit out, and you're going to go to images. And so select will be selecting it through your Google Drive. Uploading will be from your computer. Now I deleted all of those, so I'm just going to come over here and undo. Remember, undo is your friend in all things. So change your picture. You should have your classes. I forgot what the title of some classes are. So like Cora will need to come in here and change that. And then you'll click in and you'll add your office hours. Once you're done, after you've put all the stuff on here for the first time, you can come over here and hit publish. If you forget this step, I'm going to do it later, so it's not a big deal. But you can hit publish, ignore this area, and just hit publish again. And now it's live. Everybody can see it. If you want to be able to preview, I don't think I talked about this, you can come right up here to the top where it has the computer and the cell phone. Click on that. And this is what it will actually look like to students and parents. Okay. I tried to do, I might play around with doing a little quick links thing so that if they're looking for Potter, they could just click there, but I don't really think it's necessary. So you'll just scroll through and the kids will be able to see everything that we are asking them to do here in one place. Eventually there will be more information like for the nurse, some how-to stuff. So if you are wanting to record how-to videos for your kids on specific things that they will be doing over and over and over again in your class, you can record that and we will throw that on the how-to page. So that's it for now. We will add more here in a little bit.